All right, don't worry, guys. I've got a lot of your answers that are already going to be covered. Just watch the entire series because the information that I'm going to be able to present is from multi levels, and it's all going to hinge on the very same foundation of Scripture of which you're very familiar with. Okay? So, what I just said in the last video is that there are a double fulfillment of both of these scriptures concerning Israel being both the nation formed by the hand of God and, as a result, one of the witnesses formed by the hand of God. And then we have the Acts chapter 1 verse 8, which clarified for us what the other witness was, and that this witness was also global in its presence, okay? And I told you that there was a double fulfillment, all right? And that's what we're going to talk about, the double fulfillment here. But what I need you to do, now I'm going to show you more information here. Just hold your horses now. I'm going to show you more information here than what I'm going to show you in the Bible, okay? I'm going to show you more information. But we've got to get through this thing one step at a time, all right? So first, let's look for the clarification of here, in here, where we can find the difference between who's who. Where are the distinction between the two groups of witnesses, okay? So one witness is representative as the nation of God, and the other is representative as the ministers of God. The nation is synonymous with the olive tree, and nation is synonymous, like I told you, with government, okay? The laws and the rules that regulate and govern you. And if you know anything about Israel, I mean, they are fervent about laws, rules, and regulations, okay? So that's why they're representative of that. And then the true church, which is the new light of Jesus Christ that came and tried to offer that light to Israel, and of course, Israel unfortunately rejected that word at that time, but of course they've been redeemed. God has forgave all sins, so Israel still is not at any fault here. Now, within all groups, Christians, Muslims, Jews, it don't matter who you are. There's going to be bad people within all your groups, and then there's going to be good people within all your groups. It's not that cut and dry. You just don't start telling people that their religion is wrong because there's a few bad apples in it. It doesn't work like that. Religion does not make the man. Man makes the religion. There are many, many millions upon millions of people that have found their way into the loving arms of the Father with this Bible and with this understanding and this interpretation. I'm not trying to refute that. I know that. That's a fact. But what I'm trying to tell you now in these end times is that it is a little bit more complicated than that. And so many people are so quick to judge and to assume, and they're assuming on limited knowledge. So let's get through this and unlimit this knowledge a little further. Now we're back to Revelation, and we are in chapter 11, and we're going to look here at where this distinction is between the two actual sets of witnesses, okay? And that's very important to understand, okay? So in the first instance here, we find out that there's that distinction. These are two olive trees and two candlesticks. Now you have to see that there are two separate groups of witnesses. I told you the spiritual, the physical. Verses 5, 6, and 7 are all about this physical group of false witnesses. Now, verse 5 is talking about the nation of false witnesses, and I'm going to be able to reveal who they are and prove it to you, and you will understand. And they also represent the olive branch, just like Israel. And then number 6 is representative of the church. But instead, our church doesn't breathe fire, it breathes water, my friends. Always remember, in nations there are two types, one created by God and one created by man. I'll be back.